Hello, this is Felipe Regalo, Period 5 at the Big One Project. We use a scalpel to cut the mouth of the pig open all the way down to the edges of the mouth to see what was inside. The NARs are for inhaling and exhaling air. The hard palate helps move the food to the larynx.
Soft palate.
The soft palate is responsible for closing off the nasal passage during the act of swallowing.
The epilogus.
The main function of the epilogus is to seal off the windpipe during eating.
And the tongue.
The tongue is vital for chewing, swallowing food, as well as for speaking.
Genital opening. The genital papilla.
The urogenital open is where the body fluids and waste products come out of. The genital papilla covers the opening of the vagina.
The anus. And then
Anus lets you know whether the contents are liquid, gas, or solid.
the nipples.
The nipples are used to feed the children. To cut the stomach, we cut from the neck down, around the nipples, and to the beginning of the legs.
So here's the kidney right here.
The kidney extracts waste from blood, balance body fluids, form urine, and aid in other important functions in the body.
This part right here. And then we have the spleen, which is
The spleen acts as a filter for blood as part of the immune system.
this little flap thing. We have the liver, which is this green.
The liver deoxifies chemicals and metabolizes drugs.
Big part right here. And we have the large intestine here.
The large intestine is to absorb and remove solid waste from your body.
This green. Then we have the small intestine.
The small intestine is responsible for absorbing most of the nutrients found within your food.
And these little intestines here. We have the stomach, which is a little sac.
The stomach's function is to secrete acid and enzymes that digest food.
And then we have the pancreas, which is right over here.
The pancreas is an essential role in converting the food we eat into fuel for our body's cells.
And we have the cecum, which is the end, which is this right.
The cecum is to absorb fluids and salts that remain after completion of intestinal digestion.
And the gallbladder is this dot right here.
The gallbladder is to store and concentrate bile.
Then we have the urinary bladder, which is this.
The urinary bladder stores urine and allows urination to be frequent and infrequent.
And then we have the ureters, which are the little squiggly things down here.
The ureter is a tube that carries urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. Since we already cut past the cardiovascular system, we just spread apart the legs and opened it up more so we could see the cardiovascular system.
Okay, this is the aortic arch right here.
Aortic arch is a portion of the main artery that bends between the ascending and the descending aorta.
This is the aorta.
The aorta distributes blood from the left ventricle of the heart to the rest of the body.
This is the larynx right here. This part.
The larynx houses the vocal cords and manipulates the pitch and volume of your voice.
This little line that connects the heart to this is the pulmonary artery.
The pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs.
This is the heart.
The heart pumps blood throughout the body via the circulatory system, supplying oxygen and nutrients for the body.
This is the heart from the latex.
The trachea is a wide hole tube that connects the larynx to the bronch of the
Here's
lungs.
the lungs here on the sides.
The lungs help oxygen from the air we breathe enter the red cells in the blood.
The diaphragm is this flap right here that blocks away that cardiovascular from the digestion.
The diaphragm separates the abdominal cavity from the thoracic cavity.